Welcome to your December 2016 full moon reading here with Red Earth Goddess. I have here the Babylonian tarot deck and some incense with a candle, a white candle just underneath right here. As you can see, the energy of the flame. Before we get the reading started, I'm going to send out a little bit of Reiki energy out. Because I do sense from now, it's the end of November, it's November 30, as I have this reading put up, and we just went through the new moon cycle, and I always talk about, so if you haven't watched my new moon reading, please do so, go back and watch it. But in my new moon readings, I always talk about how the new moon always leads up to the full moon, okay? So whenever I have a reading up that is prior, please watch it, because you'll find that there's hidden little gem messages behind, okay? So I'm just sending out a little bit of Reiki energy for any confusion that you have been through or experienced, for this warm golden white energy to be sent out into your auric field and to break through, to send you that sunny solar energy, warm, sunny disposition, to protect you, to support you, to heal you through any obstacle, and to endure good challenges so that it teaches you more about yourself, your environment, your home, your family, your friends, who you are, what works for you, what doesn't, and to move forward, okay? So I'm just going to keep silent and send the energy more of your way without any words, okay? All right, let's do this. So the intention is to have 3 cards just fell out. The intention is just to go with the flow, okay? And whatever messages that like to come through will come through. And it looks like they have. 3 cards came right out. The Tower, number 16, Marduk and Tiamat. Three of Wands, Achievement. And 21, the Universe, Anki. All right, give me a few seconds to process this. Okay, so from the new moon, moving forward, from the tea leaf reading to any other readings that I've put up for the month of December and that new moon reading, okay, there had been some messages or information coming forth that kind of shook you up, okay? There was, I wouldn't necessarily call it confusion, could have been misunderstandings, disillusions that led to disenchantments, but not necessarily disenchantments because you have been magnetically drawn to a situation, circumstance, people, person per se, okay? But that person has led your tower to be shaken or stirred. Now, if you pay attention to this card in particular, that tower has not been destroyed. Okay, there has just been external things taking place. This can be that you have been physically moved, like you've moved one location to another, from a job to your home. It could be that people have asked for your assistance, or you have even offered to help someone out during this time to make this move. And when you do offer something to somebody else, you are exchanging energies with them, okay? You're exchanging something, a service and energy with them. So you are actually bringing in that chaotic energy into your world too, okay? But if you know anything about energy, energy is not meant to be stored into one body. It's not meant to be stored into one being or essence, okay? It's meant to be shared and experienced through all people. If you have friends, family, or whatever, the whole point of life is so that we experience things on similar wavelengths, okay? And when we experience them, it's up to us on how we're going to incorporate those energies into our life and make it bend and flow within ourselves, okay? So this is pertaining, like I said, friendships, people you work with, relationships of all walks of life, all forms of relationships, a lover, a husband, a boyfriend, somebody new that has sparked your interest. You have to also notice and realize that if someone new has walked into your life, a man or a woman, and this person has really sparked your interest, you're very drawn to them. You find them very intellectually attractive, aware of things, and that's drawing you towards them, okay? But it's something new to you. It's something you're not quite comfortable yet being around, because this person is capable of shaking you up, shaking up your energy field, sending you shock waves, okay? And again, like I said, this is not about it being a good or a bad thing. This is about you learning more of what you like and learning more about what you're drawn to, okay? My advice is take things slow, one step at a time. No need to rush into things. No need to gain answers instantly like that. I mean, if you're somebody who meditates and it comes through, it will come through, but no need to force things to come through. No need to force the energy of the answers to come through, because I find that if you do that, you actually push the answers far away from you, okay? And then you kind of, that's when that disenchantment comes forth, because there's more confusion, there's lack of certainty, there's lack of awareness, and because we're not coming to the conclusion and the awareness that we're kind of pushing it away. We're doing that to ourselves, okay? Make sense? I got you there? I hope. But do know, again, like I said, patience pays off. You got the 3 of Wands, okay? Now, Wands is fire. Wands is action. Wands is quick. Fire is very quick. But do know, when you gain that internal patience, the quick answers, the quick manifestations will come. And again, I did send out that Reiki healing warm fire energy your way, okay? So be open to receiving information, manifestation, energies towards you, okay? Doesn't matter what happens outside of yourself. Doesn't matter what energy comes forth. What matters is how you deal with it. What matters is how you deal with your emotions. What matters is how you direct the energies. What matters is how you learn more about how to direct these energies. What matters is how you achieve what you feel is best for you during this time. Remember, we're in the end of the month, okay? And I do sense for most people, you have already done immense work. In the last 9 years, in the last 10 years, you've worked so hard. So remember, all the answers coming forth, all the manifestations coming forth, is because of that hard endurance that you've paid off, that hard work that you've done in the past. When I say hard work, I don't necessarily mean extreme physical labor. It can be, but there's different forms of hard work, okay? This is, when I say hard work, it's usually towards people that have an intent of something and don't easily give up on it. They find another way. If it doesn't, plan A doesn't work, they go to plan B. If plan B doesn't work, they go to plan C, but they never truly give up on people, on situations, on whatever. Again, it's not a forceful type of energy. It's more of working towards something you believe in. Okay? But again, you're going to achieve it. 3 is that lucky charm. 3 is creation. 3 is manifestation. And the funny thing is, look at that, those rams. I didn't plan it. Flew out on its own. You saw. Well, I don't know. Did you see? It kind of just flew out, but... So, remember, you're going to be shaken up a little bit, but remember, your tower isn't destroyed. That tower is still strongly standing up there, okay? It's just right in the middle. There's going to be a little bit of... coming forth. But you got the protection of the fire energy here, okay? So the universe, and this is, so we got 16 equals 7. 7 is all about spirituality, analytical thought, esoteric knowledge, so on and so forth. Religions. 3, creations, manifestations, communications. Again, another 3. 21 equals 3, and this is the universe. This is kind of like a yin-yang energy. Male, female. God, goddess. I'm picking up that there's a love interest here. Definitely a love interest. I need one more card to confirm about this love interest. I'm picking up some information, but I'd like to have another card to really... Okay, victory. Another wands. 6 of wands. Oh, look at the numbers just coinciding well. Okay. There's a love interest here, but if you had been receiving forms of obstacles, like I said, you've been magnetically drawn to a certain person in your life right now, the timing was and is a little bit off because you want to really just jump into a relationship with this person. You really want to just jump in and know them, understand them, get to know them, their ins and outs. However, don't push it. Let things manifest and unfold on its own, because the other person works hard. They probably have their own business. They probably have their own spiritual business. They probably have their own, they probably work a lot. They probably have friends that they have to help out move, you know? So allow them to blend with you, to incorporate their energy with yours, and for things to manifest slowly but surely, okay? Because when you give someone time to kind of blend with you, then this is what happens eventually. You know, there's a saying that says, let's take over the world together. Like it's that yin-yang, it's that polar opposites of the same wheel. It's that energetic bond, that, you know, that physical manifestation that shakes you up. But it has to be shaken up because you're incorporating your energy fields together. Because in the past, you didn't know you were a lot like this person, because you never met somebody that is like this person. This person that's coming forth is an achiever. This person that's coming forth is a victor, okay? A very fiery person, if you can see fire and fire. So, Arian and Leoin, if that makes any sense, okay? So, yeah, it's all about bringing that together. So, 6 of Wands, victory. By the full moon, you're going to really be able to see how victorious this relationship, attraction, magnetic attraction has brought you together, okay? You attract people into your life because you need those type of people into your life at that given moment, okay? And I really ask that you really give from your heart during this time, okay? If you're offering services, if you're offering your time and your devotion to help somebody move, for example, you're helping them clean up, you're giving them gifts, do so with a gift from the heart, meaning you mean it. You don't expect anything in return. But by far, if they offer you something in return, do totally wholeheartedly accept it as well, okay? Because there's a lot of gifts coming in. I'm sensing a lot of gifts coming in, and a lot of times it's going to be more than you're giving them gifts. Do so with a gift from the heart, meaning you mean it. You don't expect anything in return. But by far, if they offer you something in return, do totally wholeheartedly accept it as well, okay? Because there's a lot of gifts coming in. I'm sensing a lot of gifts coming in, and a lot of times it's going to be more than, it's a very prosperous gifts that I'm seeing, plural. And these gifts come in different forms, okay? They don't just come in a form of money. I do see money coming in, but they don't just come in the forms of money. They can come as little treasures, little gestures. They offer to pick you up and take you home. They offer you networking that can lead to higher pay. The sky's the limit, because I'm seeing that, in a sense, that one thing is going to lead to another, to another, to another, to another. Okay, remember, you're achieving universal cyclical, I can't even say that word, victory. Relationships, career, money, everything, all of it, okay, by the end of December. It's already here, like I said, okay, but you got to experience the shaken up energy first, okay? Something's got to break up, shake up, dissolve away in order to bring in that achievement, that victory. Make sense? I hope so. Okay. Let's see what other message is coming forth. Flowing through December, full moon. Queen of Cups, Namu. Okay, I like how we finally get a watery card from all that fire, okay? We need to balance that energy out of the fire. Okay, so, excuse me, I just have some, I was about to have a hiccup. So, there's very loving energies here, like I said. When you're offering something to help somebody out, there's going to be a lot of that compassion coming back in, okay? You get what you put out in life, okay? If you're surrounded by people who don't appreciate you, who don't appreciate that, it could be a kind of a different situation and story. But, however, things do turn around for you in due time, okay? But I don't see that as the case in this reading. I don't see that in the case in this full moon. Okay, if you're watching this video, I don't see that in the case for you during this time. And if you do see, or if you do feel like you're not being appreciated, somebody is going to come forth for you. You're going to receive a text message. You're going to receive an invitation, something in during the full moon, before the full moon, after the full moon. You're going to receive an invitation to go out, dinner, drinks, giving the gift, giving a gift, maybe a letter, receiving a letter, something about appreciating who you are and what you have given to people during this time, okay? If you could see, there's a light, golden light, very similar to the flame here, right on top of the cup, okay? And there's a blessing in that. There is a very protective, loving blessing in that. That golden white light is the most powerful blessings of energy that can exist. The golden white light is very rare to break down, because that overpowers everything else, okay? It heals, it shifts, it changes. It's like an alchemical component that is capable of taking a broken substance and to turn it into a powerful enlightenment illumination, okay? So you're going to receive that powerful illumination. But remember, you got to be broken up in that Tower card. Like, it's going to start off that way. It's going to feel that way from the new moon leading up to the full moon, okay? But it's going to dissolve. All those energies are going to dissolve, because that golden light will make sure of it. And you will drink out from this cup. So what that means is you will be consuming, you will be taking in this enlightenment illumination, this gold energy, this Reiki healing, loving energy. You will consume it. You will take it in to receive that illumination, to receive that protection, to receive that support, so on and so forth. during this time. I'm also seeing somebody receiving a necklace, a gold, or even just a pendant, and very nice, beautiful crystalline, or even gold. Could be gold with crystalline energies or crystalline crystal pendant. In the month of December, you're going to be receiving some form of necklace. If not a ring, it will be a necklace, okay? And it's really going to spark your interest, because you're going to find that whatever gift, you didn't ask for it, you didn't even mention it, but if you do receive it during this time, you're going to find that the energies behind that you're going to be really drawn to that necklace. You're going to be really drawn to that, the energy behind that necklace, and it's definitely going to help you during this time, because it's also associated with your heart and your throat. So it's very symbolic for you to speak up about your needs during this time, okay? If you're having a hard time speaking about your needs during this time, there's many mantras that involve the throat chakra on how to clear it, how to heal it. I advise you to do so. Incorporate more blues into your life. If you're a painter, paint with more blue colors. Chant in the mornings just to clear your throat. Get in the shower and chant. It doesn't matter if you have a good voice or not. Just clear your throat a little bit, because you need to express your needs and your wants during this time. And it could be that that person that really is drawn to you and really wants to be with you needs to know about your needs, so that they can provide those needs for you, because not everybody comes with a manual, okay? Nobody is going to come out and say they're not going to know everything about you and give you those needs if you don't express it. In due time, like I said, when you slowly get to know each other, no rushing, okay? No rushing, but it will come. Okay, you'll feel comfortable enough to express yourself. Perhaps the other person will slowly develop that comfort in how to make you feel comfortable, and that person will bring something up, and you will flow with it, and you'll just blend with them, and that universal energy of that yin and yang will kind of just bring you together, and you'll be more slowly getting to know each other and more comfortable within your energy fields. But like I said, until then, there's going to be that alchemical shake-up of energy. And I do feel that there is like an esoteric knowledge behind the two of you that you're both not talking about and expressing towards each other, that you both have knowledge about. And that's why you're so drawn to each other, because you've got that mystifying, mystical, auric energies into your energy field already. And you're both very intuitive. Remember the Queen of Cups, and you're both picking it up from each other. Okay, this is a Scorpio energy, Piscean, Scorpion, Cancerian energy. Could be a person. If it's not a person, it's an energy, and that energy is in depths, in the deep sea, in the deep sea within your own internal essence and being. So this is dark matter coming up to the surface that is trying to illuminate and come through and to get your attention during this time. Okay? Four of Wands, reward. It's so funny because, oh my gosh. Lots of wands. I was giving a tarot reading to somebody, and she's like, whoa, what is with all these wands lately? I think she was just really overwhelmed on how quick things manifested for her anyways, like right after. But that's what I mean, right? Tarot is very direct with giving you like precise answers. So if you're coming to me about a personalized reading, about anything at all, could be completely open where you don't have a question and whatever needs to come up will come up. Or if you have a direct question that needs to be answered, it's very direct. It's going to come forth, and the energies come with it to make sure those changes take place, okay? But Look at the cards coming up, okay? You can't make this stuff up. Please watch my prior videos and you'll know that I ain't making this stuff up, because I don't plan this. It's just coming up right through the cards. You got victory, you got achievement, and now you got reward. So we got another 2 rams with an 8-pointed star. Okay? Looks like a family of beards. Well, actually, only 2 of them have beards. But it does look like a family here. Family of 4. So what this means to me is that person who is very drawn to you during this time could possibly think about marriage, having a family with you, for you to meet their family, for their family to meet yours. 4 is all about security, stability, the environment, the 4 corners of your own home, the 4 corners of your own tower, the 4 corners of your own solid foundation. What has your 4 corners been built on so far? Has it been built on integrity? Are you expressing your needs towards that integrity? Are you receiving that integrity back? Okay? Now that you've received this illumination, that energy is going to manifest exceptionally quick during this time. But you've got to accept the illumination. You've got to accept that golden energy. You've got to accept that fire to come to you. That blessing of fire. Okay? Rams go right head on. The PowerPoint of a ram. They butt heads. Very intelligent. It's all about the brain. It's all about the head. It's about the horn. They will fight and fight and fight and fight and fight and fight to find that person to mate with. So they will fight and fight and fight and fight and fight and fight in order to be with you. Who are they fighting? What are they fighting against? Doesn't necessarily mean there's got to be a boxing match, okay? What that basically means, if someone's actions are really going to pay off during this time. Like I said, in the beginning, there's going to feel, where's that card here? There's going to be some shaking up, stirring up, chemical reactions of your tower being shaken up. But your tower isn't breaking. Your tower isn't being destroyed. Your tower, your 4 corners, although it's not a 4 card, but the tower is all about that building. It's your building, it's your environment, it's your this, it's your that. But this is on a spiritual realm because it's a 16, it's a 7, it's esoteric knowledge, it's spirituality. It's on the ethereal realm. But on the physical, earthly, practical, cellular level, you got the 4 of Wands, which is manifesting after all this take place. But you got to accept it. You got to welcome it. You got to say, be in gratitude and send thank you blessings out back. Okay? Because the world will give you more of what you receive. You got to wholeheartedly receive. When you wholeheartedly give, you got to wholeheartedly receive. Okay? So your past ideas, your past perceptions of relationships are going to be shaken up in the beginning. Slowly but surely, with patience, spending time with other people, expressing your needs to other people will help you learn more about yourself. You will be offering your time to other people. You will be also receiving gifts in return. With compassion and with love, you're going to open up your throat chakra and your heart to make sure they work together. You're going to receive some blessings, and that in return is going to help align you with this person. This is a soulmate relationship. This is a soulmate companionship during this time. You're becoming in that essence of that one energy. Okay? You're going to achieve what you want. You're going to be victorious. You're going to achieve victory. The Queen of Cups is giving you these gifts of illumination with compassion, but first you've got to experience the internal wounds. Bring it up. Bring it to the surface. Express, 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 so people get to know how to give those needs to you. If you express yourself and the other person's not giving anything in return in the long run, they don't know how to work with you, they don't, whatever, they're not for you in that sense of they won't be able to provide back to you. But remember, you'll be able to tell through one's actions in due time. But remember, during this time, there's going to be shaken up energies where you just feel like you don't even know with that person. But let things be patient, no forcing, nothing. Let things be. They don't, whatever, they're not for you in that sense of they won't be able to provide back to you. But remember, you'll be able to tell through one's actions in due time. But remember, during this time, there's going to be shaken up energies where you just feel like you don't even know with that person. But let things be patient, no forcing, nothing. Let things be. It will be. Okay? Remember, you're going to receive that reward. So this person is seeing you as more of a reward to being with you than being on their own. They see more of that reward in being with you than in being alone. Okay? So this is what they want from you. A solid, secure family life. And there's green, so this is earthly as well. It's heart chakra based as well. Sure, it's fiery, it's quick, but it's also solid. Okay. I don't know if I want to pick up one more card and just kind of seal it with an oracle message. Maybe we'll do that. We're going to do that. All right, let me just grab the Guardian Tarot. All right. Okay. So I'm just going to pull out one oracle card for you to confirm and to end this reading, full moon reading in December 2016 for the viewers here on YouTube, Red Earth Goddess YouTube channel. Wow, all these cards are just coming out. Okay, so crap. I'm gonna note the first thing that caught my attention was the Eight of Abundance. Another one was the out with the old, in with the new. And then there's another kind of card here. It says Messenger of Emotion. I'm not sure if, and then there's Three of Emotion. So 5 cards totally flipping came out. And okay, I'm gonna meditate for 2 seconds to pick up my higher self speaking through if it's necessary or not to read the rest of those cards. Okay. What's coming forth through my crown chakra and my working with my heart and my intuition is, I did mention the titles of the cards, so that's energetically already send out those codes to you for you to receive it, and that's enough. Those energies being sent out with the fire is enough for it to come through. So I'm just going to read that one card during this time. Okay. Eight of Abundance. This is a time of learning and honoring your skills. You may feel inspired to go back to school, take seminars on topics that fascinate you, or educate yourself on the healing arts. This is a good time to change jobs or make a career move. The key to success is in the details. Monitor your projects carefully. So this is the way to go during this time. This is the way to learn more about yourself during this time. If you're not literally in a classroom setting, if you're not literally providing seminars or going to seminars or events or teachings or whatever, YouTube, online classes, you know, they don't cost much. A lot of them are free. And if you do find somebody that you connect with and they're offering donations or next to nothing, you know, and you really appreciate their services, why not get readings off of them? Why not go and take classes from them if they're providing them? Okay. But like I said, this is the time where you will be working on learning more about yourself. And when you do learn more about yourself, your needs, you're communicating your needs to people. You're learning more about yourself. So that person, those people will come to you because you are being you for you. When you are being you for you, the right people will come to you. It's a secret energetic thing. Magnetic, alchemical, chemistry, attraction that will bring the right people to you. So when you're kind of mixed up with emotions and how to do things, the people around you are going to pick up on that. They may not know it because you're not expressing it unless they're exceptionally, they got that scorpion energy and they can pick up on it. Okay. Remember, out with the old, in with the new card came out. 3 of emotions came out. Inner strength came out. There was all these cards that came out. Okay. So I don't know where I put them, but that's how you know it doesn't really matter, because as long as I said it, those energies sent out. Okay, guys? I really, really, really appreciate you tuning in. If it rings a bell, I'm great. I'm happy that you've received the energies. Just send out a thank you to those you love. Send out anything like that. If you've enjoyed this reading, please share it. If you enjoy my YouTube channel, please do share it. So that we can all be doing this work together, connecting together, and so on. Okay, guys? Have a great December. Have a great December full moon. Take things easy. Go out in nature. Listen to music. Listen to rain. Listen to sea soundtracks. Bring some color into your life. Okay, there's the sky's the limit. Work with the color blue. Remember, work on that throat chakra. Wear some more blues. Buy yourself a blue purse. Wear a blue scarf. Put some blue eyeshadow on. Blue nail polish. Okay? But remember, there's blessings coming in. Prosperity's coming in. Open to receive. Even when you give, make sure it comes from the heart. Okay, guys? Because there's going to be a lot of gifts coming to you, but you got to be welcome to receiving them. And they usually come in ways you have no idea, okay? The littlest gestures will go a long way. It will benefit you in the long run. You can count on that. Okay, namaste. Thank you so much for watching. And stay tuned because got some more treats, more things coming forth. Okay, guys? Bye.